Hi and welcome back to Celebrity Goddess Oracle. So today we're going to connect in and have a look at Miley Cyrus and see what's going on with her. As you know, I like to use the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So let's take the time connected and see what's going on with Miley. So she's had a bit of a turbulent period, hasn't she? She separated and got divorced from Liam Hemsworth. I don't think any of us saw that coming. Well, maybe we did. I don't know. She is a bit... I get the feeling with Miley Cyrus, okay, coming out the card, that she's a bit of a wild child. That's kind of the... That's sort of like my perception. I might be wrong, but sort of like that's kind of my perception of Miley. So she broke up with Liam and, oh wow, okay. She went out with, for a period, she went out with Caitlyn Carter, didn't she? Who sort of split from her husband, Brody Jenner, who is the son of Bruce Jenner, who's now Caitlyn Jenner. And so it's all a bit of a, sort of, round and round and circle. And so now then she broke up with her and she's going out with Cody Simpson, who yesterday, because Valentine's Day was a couple of days ago, sort of declared his undying love for her. So let's see, right, okay, let's see what's going on around her, right, and one more for here, okay, let's see what's going on around them. Oh, okay, way too many cards. The cards have got a mind of their own today. Right, so let's just focus in actually, just one card for purification. Let's see what comes. Okay, perfect. Right. And one for here. Okay. Play. And one for here. Okay. And one for here as well. Okay. Okay, all right. Totally peaceful. Okay. I'm going to, right. I want one more card here actually, if I could. Okay, perfect. Just comes flying out. Right. Okay. I'm going to change decks. I just want one clarifier for here. So I'm going to use the Angel Oracle card deck. So let's just pull one card out of there and see. Oh, okay. Okay. Two cards: Life Purpose and Cupid. Right, straight out the deck. Right. Okay, so right. Now, I don't know a huge amount about Miley Cyrus. I know a little bit about her. I get this kind of feeling that, let's just put it this way, with this card here, Purification here, I get this feeling of experimentation. I get this feeling that this is something, you know, with Miley, there's nothing that she wouldn't try, actually. That's the feeling, that's the feeling that I get here. That is the feeling that I get here. And, you know, she's just wild, actually. You know, she's absolutely just wild. She's just wild. That is really the feeling that I get. You know, it's a little bit sort of like, how to put it, you know, it's kind of immature energy, but it's not so much immature because she knows, it's like she knows better, actually. That's the feeling that I get. You know, this is a woman that actually knows better. She's sort of reaching that point in her life where she's like, you know, I need to, you know, I need to stop behaving like this, actually. I need to stop behaving like this. And, you know, I get a feeling, whatever, look, you know, none of us ever know really what goes on in relationships, do we? I mean, we never know what's going on in relationships. But I get this feeling that this sort of ending of her marriage with Liam was connected to this sort of like, and I don't think it was, I just get this feeling that it had actually nothing to do with him at all whatsoever. I think it really just had to do with her and how she felt. And it's just, it goes back to this being wild. This is an incredibly impulsive person. I mean, she's, you know, when I connect into her energy, I just get this feeling of just, I mean, slightly crazy actually is the way I would put it. Slightly crazy. She's caused a lot of hurt. You know, there was genuine love there. There was genuine love with the two of them. You know, there really was. You know, and sometimes in the sacred space, this is actually a physical, so it's like a physical space to connect with the divine. But this is actually was about connecting into themselves, connecting into herself, and through her love. I mean, this is sort of, dare I say it, this is like soulmate energy actually. You know, this is soulmate energy, and we've got Cupid here. You know, I find it strange actually. I find it strange, and I think, you know, I don't know the people involved, but I think if you were asked to ask Liam and he was being honest, he would say, I don't know where this came from. You know, I thought we were in love. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I really love her. You know, that's really just like a huge amount of hurt, But, you know, I get this feeling that this is not done. I get a feeling with these two, I mean, I know they've got divorced. Can you get divorced that quickly? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that you can, but I think that they are. Maybe you can. Maybe if somebody knows, you can tell me in the comments below. But I get this feeling of it coming back round. You know, some people get married again. And, you know, sometimes this high priestess energy, this is sort of like, you know, this is sort of like embodying that kind of energy of being in charge. But, you know, this is not, you know, as we go back to like what I said before, this is not a person that's at that point yet. This is a person that's going to, you know, that's going to come into this, you know, and it's going to come through reconnection. There's love. It's very, I mean, often, you know, with readings, people say, oh, it's this person going to get back together. And I like literally have never seen it before. But here I do see it actually. There is a huge potential that these two are not done with each other. It comes back to this miracle. This miracle's connection with this love, and it's connected into this, you know, into this energy that we're talking about, and this relationship in particular. And, you know, as she sort of steps into this energy here, you know, she's going to realize that actually when she's going to step out of this sort of very, really immature, I'm going to say it, really immature, impulsive wreck. I mean, her song Wrecking Ball, my gosh, I don't know what that's about, but this is I mean, she is the wrecking ball, my gosh. Anybody that knows this girl, and I don't know her, woman, they're gonna say she is like the wrecking ball, because that's what she's done. She's just like literally, she's just decided on a whim, like this is it, this is what I need to do, bang. Gosh, that's really it's quite bad actually. It's not bad, it's not a value judgment. I just mean it in the sense that, gosh, she's caused a lot of hurt, but you know, she comes around in this cycle, you know, there is this learning that it's actually, you know, that we all have power, and when we, especially in connection with love, we need to be really mindful of how we use that power. You know, and she, as part of this sort of like, as part of this growing up and maturing into sort of the next stage of her life, she's going to realize it's actually not all about her. You know, that actually you have to think about other people, and this is where we see this blossoming here, you know, this life purpose. She's going to realize actually that in life, you know, she's been spoiled. This is the feeling that I get connecting with her energy. She's just been spoiled. I get the feeling that the word no has never been used. Not really, not in any meaningful way. I hear the word no, but it's like, I've said the word no, but it means nothing because there's no consequences. And that's the feeling that I get. And with this, you know, Mother Earth, sometimes it's connected with environment, you know, actually the environment, but this is actually changing of her own landscape and connecting, you know, into this sort of groundedness, and there's going to be this shift, this big shift. Bodies of water here is actually showing this shift in this particular reading, this shift into this peaceful energy when she gets from here to here. I mean, I feel when we're talking about this, we're talking, you know, we're talking 2 years actually for this process. This is not something, you know, we're going to see happen immediately and happen overnight. This is a process in this reading, right? So I'm going to just have a look further into her energy and use the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck by Kim Kranz. Beautiful deck. I love this lion card, isn't that lovely? So let's have a look and see what comes out for Miley Cyrus. So Liam Hemsworth has moved on, but he's not really. Bat. Yeah, bat. Crazy, bat crazy energy. It actually means more than that. We'll come to that in a minute. Right, okay. Right, octopus. And one more. Okay, straight out, fox. Okay. Right, so what do we do? Right, so often with octopus, it's connected with family, actually, this family energy. But, you know, as we sort of connect into here, this is sort of like, with her wily behavior, this is entanglement in this reading. This is entanglement. This is a woman who has, gosh, she's got herself into a bit of a tangled web, actually. She really has. Right, let's have a look into, let's have a look a bit more deeply, actually, into all of this and see where we are at with it. Let's have a look into Bat. Right. So, you know, with Bat, is how do I mean, I was being a bit tongue-in-cheek actually when I said bat before, so sort of like this bat sort of crazy energy, and that is part of it actually, but it's also about letting go. It's about this transformation. It's about transforming from this crazy sort of energy where she'll just try anything into something more, into something that she knows that she needs to adjust to, you know, that she knows she needs to adjust to. This is sort of like a letting go of the past and a rebirth and stepping into something far more productive in her relationships here. You know, I feel in this reading that for her, and we go back to here and we talked about, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she comes back around with her relationship with Liam Hemsworth, and this is where this fox energy sort of fits in. He represents sort of like this strong, smart, smart partner, you know, a life partner actually. And this is why it's so sort of, and reconnection to that. I mean, it is really showing in her reading that there is a strong opportunity for reconnection. And, you know, teaching. So we're talking about life purpose here, and the teaching and the cycle that this love relationship will bring. And this fox card reinforces that energy. So, you know, you can really actually see that in her reading actually as we connect in. So let's have a closer look at the octopus. So we talked about, you know, the octopus and sort of family ties, but this is about, you know, I get the feeling here that, you know, this is about creating boundaries in this. So as she comes into this blossoming here, you know, and she changes, this is about not just the family tie, but creating boundaries, you know, for herself actually. But I mean, how do I put it nicely? I mean, you know, this is to do with her creating boundaries, not with other people, but with herself actually. She actually knows like how far enough is, and you know, when she gets to that point, she needs to know when to stop. And this is what this energy is here, and sort of this energy comes in as part of the dynamic of helping her with this self-realization and understanding. You know, this is an energy of sort of like connected with this crazy, it connects back into this as well. You know, this is, you know, if you were around Miley, it'd be like a million miles an hour, blah, 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 and you're like, blah, 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 blah. I think I've seen her talk on TV before being interviewed, and it's like a million miles an hour. And as you connect into this, you can quite clearly see that actually. So challenges there. I can see the love interest coming back around. We're talking a period of 2 years here actually. This is not quick. This is not going to be a quick process, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see you know, to see them reconnect in a very meaningful way. There is this sort of real soulmate, meant to be connected energy here actually. You know, so let's see what time brings. Hope you enjoyed that reading. If you'd like to like, share and subscribe to my channel, that would be great. I do personal readings. If that would be of any interest to you, please reach out and connect. In the meantime, I'm sending you my love. Please look after yourselves, please look after each other, and thanks so much for watching Celebrity Goddess Oracle.